ya bobo na so kama enene wo ba benya bi etie radio and TV stations do ano ewo Ghana ha Kasiebo wa munyina ekram na yede esomo enne eri titie bia na fili and sign voter power 94.1 ewo Global FM ho sharp 106.9 watakra de nsroma 92.1 kram kwanta Boom FM o jasekan Jinyame 107.7 our sampa Nananom 92.5 our afugoso West End Radio 100.3 Welembele KFM Okpaza Ngiligi FM Obole Vinci Radio and the TV wodun kwa wonofin wa munyina Kasiebo no mu ekuramu ebi Sanso era Kasiebo ya de bayi radiosmonline.com ekuram Apple 68 of Virginia Daisy Radio ewo Italy Adafo Power Radio Paris G-Live Radio ewo UK wa munyina kutamu bi ena yede esomo and some mobility the Dimakutri no binio.
My penny John Dramani Mama actually say, my penny a kufu address I bon wa bounty, and I'm so dear hot shrek a pan, and I be Gana force. Now, I know no John Dramani Mahama at the Atuda say, baby, I draw near about one year by cost one of the 7 prediasa. Matrama Quafono, or see you a woman in Cheng. Manta how would do no a mood them tough for ever this am your conimo woman you na edwomati tie ama my penny John Dramani Mama. Yes, I will be a ma Professor Joshua Alabi at the Atuda Yada Sama walking in an say your probe am an ababes yes your kufu Ghana wabon a tonua and your John Dramani Mahama ne to me. Masha bedwamu dom dodoano danu ni eche se dom kumane NDC no kama ese Ghana card nsensem no wo mo nte ase nti entro nko an wo mu jagum asamu a Francis Adeni mo MPP ni amre bi atwamu na wa yemra se bedwani ma asante mampon wo de ababa tudwa wo pe frank ehim dia ma MPP wo se no kura ni nyame yanim ni so probi obetumi abreki 8 eyo no Adeni mo na aposifo actually enipa makomako dumienu bia womo abefum fidin tintan and womo gina so edebo kro no na afe womo de mrahwedwafo ne asoafo edin edi sa adwuma no hospital administrator ya wo worka soa edi atudwa say baby ayede ema ene mema egu na afei womo award no yama mu na eswadodo Kasiebo 3P garlic mixture a Piwak Natural Health and a diaba waboye chidom Medimosis Prostate and Clinic Center Solak Natural Clinic Papa Pan Sabash Herbal Center also boye ewumu Ruta Natural Product a Papa Pan Dominion Herbal Powder a Angel Dominion Herbal Center and Kokonsita and one more air buyer one more a day abam Sanso and a dental step mother care boye chidom sa Steve Nails job training a Kowa mixture, a Little George Health Shop, and a Diaba Edu Herbal Clinic, a Boye, and a Power Specialist Herbal Hospital, and so a boy chidom ewum. And you make us see a bo mokotse beka for ya jeja, na ya de esomo me. Be po so hema. Nana ya 41 amonfo. Call my a good year, Papa B. Ladies, dem balls, and afi. Okumangra, the wonf. Oheneba boama benye afei ensam nchiremu ene yede etwasoi na ana adai owura John Dramani Mahama ayebida ene wapa ne campaign ho entoma ede ate Ghana fo nyina ma wobia ehunu say akwanya ababeda ho say wo mo epe obi obehim frank ade ama NDC amanyoku no wo pese wohim sa franka no ede ema amanyoku no Sentia wura John Dramani Mahama edi sasemi edi etu dwa no ene say waye bida obi anim di obetumi aye eti se bredu na ye pe eye obi aye besoma no a yankofa nyambetre emfa nkwa akon wabra aye bida etifie anase yankonkofa agide bi enkwa akon wabra aye bida eti wo enti agide bi de wontre ho no nwin de bi ho na aye bida enkomra na aye bida ekoba na emuyada agide bi ono so ebedidi amen etiene ogina mu ede sa futuo no ene achopa no de to NDC amanyokuo ni nyina anim ewo University of Health and Allied Sciences ya eno ewo ho framantem and what is ansemi ede to NDC amanyokuo ni nyina anim say no oman no asai pa na ba bia dro no ye probia obetumi asiesie na yo no John Dramani
Mahama.
I have officially joined the race to contest for the flag bearer slot of the National Democratic Congress. For the 2024 elections, which are considered to be the most important and defining poll of our time, I've not taken this step lightly. It has been the product of months of prayer, broad consultation, and sober reflection. I've searched my soul and placed close attention to your voices, to your daily struggles, and to our present national predicament. At this stage, Ghana demands experience, not experiments. Ghana demands togetherness and not divisiveness. Now is the time for bravery of heart and clarity of purpose. 6 years ago, despite our best efforts, the people of Ghana decided to entrust the management and administration of this country into the hands of the NPP. They did so in the hope that the many mouth-watering promises that were made to them would translate into meaningful action that will mark an improvement in their living conditions and the general well-being of our country. My brothers and sisters, 6 years on, those hopes have been dashed. Instead of the prosperity and progress that was promised, the last 6 years have been perhaps the most difficult and challenging period of our history as a country. This government has been clueless and in many ways callous.
Why ane and Samoa? Wamade atu dan and watching no. Ora John Dramani Mahama so atrasi di unu say. Wawa wanom Ghana wasikasemu paani ya wawa. Wada Article 71 no so no. Na sa Article 71 no. Nipa na ye adwuma awie na wabakwa humedie mu no. Eho ena emra no etrase calculate say oh. Papa sumesi anaso benten. Woba office no yentua okada de ne yede ma woni nyina no na ya allowances afei enemra na ma ho kwan se ya calculate akatua na yede ma wo enti se nipa no ye ma ni 200 million kura bosom ya yes ye friend ye be calculate na akatua ne ya trase ye calculate so na ka o se ma 500 million bosom bia ene ye ma 200 nti back pay no ye 300 ne ya calculate mfie 9 pa ne ye de ama no ne waje ne wakwa kodi ne we start adwuma foforo na ebre na so wa bra wo bia wono na ye adwuma boa ma Ghana koso no mfie bebro de wo ho ye calculate akatua nyina de be ma no wa bra bia so mfirisi aduasa mienu aduanum na wokwa homedie mu mfirisi aduasia no ne ya ma ne sikafia bi no wode kɔ ɛno ɛna owura John Dramani Mahama se watrase di ehunu se Article 71 no entwa yie enti as gracia nyame ya dom emiema ne saa kwanya no a as gracia o ton watwam.
We'll continue and bring to conclusion the constitutional review process that was begun by the late President Atta Mills, which will include a review of the controversial Article 71 to reduce the number of office holders under Article 71 and reduce the disparities in privileges and emoluments vis-à-vis the public sector and civil service. The payment of ex gratia to members of the executive under Article 71 will be scrapped. And the necessary constitutional steps to abolish that payment will start in earnest in 2025. We will also begin the process of persuading the other arms of government other than the executive to accept the removal of these ex gratia payments. Issues pertaining to the excessive powers of the president, proper separation of powers, strengthening of parliament, restoring the independence of the judiciary, independent and quasi-independent state institutions, and depoliticizing them will take center stage of the new administration. With renewed vigor, we will work to restore confidence in all institutions of state so that our people will see their institutions working for them as they should, with utmost professionalism and non-interference from political actors.
Why I Ghana man Penny John Dramani Mahama and what is some way to dra ho and ne wa bra no panic campaign hontoma
na wasa dwumedie na ase ena wode eto edwa ese ano kwasanse ye de ni to forma man pani akufu ado aka ko wili wone na be de eche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aka medi bebom aka ko digi woma se woman papa woman sikasem bibia tete apansam na we ni nyina no eye bon woma bon ene abro ene na musudi ohia bubure kum kototo anya so ababedo kro Ghana fo ayantam yakomusa wo se esai bon woma bon no mo hwehwe bon nti ena muso ma enisuade hu bebre ni adaya so bebre ye nesisi amanfo so no woma kuni nyina apam se yefo no wo chese woma se bibia we ye memu a enkemabu na eba ye woni suade hu se ye wo bright future no papa oruma yi ni na be de che Bawumia woma kusa enisuade hu ni nyina na wo se we ye de tetro man ema ne ye eti o se what ho eya na ye ne ya pa se ba bia o de Ghana ekodru ye my pede ma ama bra so wo mutumi de Ghana edu middle income status eti na chese ye o man ya nkakrakra yegusua ekobanka enche betumi ade ho ene sisasi ababia ohia adokro ya babedra ye nam sika won krofama so ene no eti wose babia ya dri nyina eho sobo no eye my pede akufado na bede che Dr. Bawumia wo mo ane ye de ebebom sasa wo mo abon ene wo banso na dwen papa bia ni wo mutimu sa ane eye me birthright asa me ye my penny eti me ba no wo na wo yatemamu ni nya wo na me dwen ho na emo me kwa me de ena ehia me ene se wo mo de Ghana edu ba bia ya dru yi o.
The unthinkable has happened, and our country today is broken on all fronts. Ghana is bankrupt. We are saddled with debts we simply cannot pay, and we have suffered the global humiliation of defaulting on our debts and being downgraded by all credit rating agencies to the lowest level ever seen in our history. Our economy is in the worst ever shape, with suffering and pain on an unprecedented level. Hyperinflation and ever-increasing price of basic items, including food products, have all combined to inflict unbearable pain on millions of Ghanaian households. Parents are being forced to make the choice between seeking prompt health care for their sick children or providing meals with their meager resources for their families. Our middle class stands the real risk of being wiped out on the back of an obnoxious debt restructuring program. The poor who depend on the middle class for employment and sustenance are on their own and uncertain of their fate in the future. Our aged pensioners and the elderly have not been spared either. In the past few weeks, they have been compelled to stage public manifestations outside the Ministry of Finance in defense of their livelihoods, even in this elderly state. Who would have thought that Ghana will come to a juncture like this, where a government would mete out such shabby treatment to our senior citizens, whose only crime is that they put their life savings in what is considered the safest financial instrument in the world, government bonds.